Me and BF have different definitions of sexual assault. So I 18F have been dating my boyfriend 20 meters for about 4 months. We met when I moved to my grandparents' small town. We were both virgins when we met. My boyfriend grew up pretty sheltered and uninformed. He doesn't really even use the internet other than to look things up. He was homeschooled and didn't really interact with women besides his mom. He doesn't have social media or anything, so he's not like a normal 20-year-old. He's never had a girlfriend or even held hands with a girl before we met, and he's kinda weird, but I like him. We decided to started having sex last week, and it was fine the first time and we had a good time. But the next day he wanted to have sex again, and I said no because we had just done it the day before and I wasn't in the mood. He kept asking and pestering me and I continued to say no. It's like he's obsessed with sex now. Then yesterday I decided to sleep over and watch movies with him, and he started masturbating and I felt awkward, so I just rolled over and pretended to sleep, and then I actually fell asleep. Next thing I know, he's on top of me and pulling my shorts down, and I'm telling him to stop, but he somehow got them and my underwear off. I then try to grab them, but he throws them and pushes me back on the bed, forces himself on me without a condom. All of this actually happened over a span of like 5 minutes of us going back and forth and me pushing him off me and him just putting me back on the bed. I started crying and he just kept telling me to shish and relax, it's not that serious. When he was done, he went into the bathroom and I just went and grabbed my shorts and purse and ran out of the house and started walking to my grandparents' house. It's on the other side of town, so he must have noticed I was gone and didn't want me walking at night alone, and as a woman I should know that. I then told him that he just did to me what he's trying to protect me from. Anyways, he drove me to my grandparents' house and I've been talking to him and trying to tell him what he did was not okay and it's rape. He says that it's not rape if he's my boyfriend and that he thought I wanted it. I showed him the definition and he blamed what he did on how he was raised. I don't know if I should break up with him because besides last night we actually have fun and get each other, and he seems really sorry, like he really didn't know. TLDR, BF forced himself on me and doesn't think what he did is that bad. I don't care if you were homeschooled by wolves. There isn't an alternate definition of consent. It's rape and you should cut off all contact with him. The moment you said no and he continued, made it rape. It doesn't matter how sheltered he is. We were taught what no means by the age of 2. Seriously consider if this is the relationship you want for yourself. No matter what he says, you report it and you leave him. This is rape. His upbringing is no excuse. Being sheltered doesn't teach you to be a rapist. He had zero respect or empathy for you. There is no way he can say he thought you wanted it or even remotely try justify his disgusting behavior. You very literally fought and cried and said no multiple times. He didn't care that he used, abused and hurt you. He's a monster and this will only escalate. Call the police. You are within the time period for a rape kit. It doesn't matter how sheltered someone is. Everyone knows what he did is rape. He just didn't care. I'm so sorry your BF turned out to be a predator and did this to you. It is not your fault. And you need to never be near him again. He thought you wanted it? You were pushing him off and he thought you wanted it? I'm sorry. But even if he is so misinformed that he thinks you cannot rape someone you are dating, he can't be so stupid as to think you wanted it when he has to shish you. Do not try to educate this boy. Never see him again. Seriously. Never be in the same room as him. You should press charges. That's how he will learn. Please break up with him, honey, and report him to the police. This is a very, very clear rape. I'm so sorry you went through this. I hope you are able to access counseling. XX. My thoughts are with you, sweet girl. It's not your fault. You did absolutely nothing wrong. You will feel better eventually, but definitely not with him around. Your boyfriend is a rapist and you were raped. You should call the police. You fought him, begged him to stop. This was no mistake. He heard you, but he didn't care. Don't believe him downplaying what he did to you. How can he justify continuing while you were actively fighting him off and telling no? He has no excuses. ETA. Then what? I didn't know hitting a woman elsewhere than in the face was assault, so it's okay? Didn't know I shouldn't jerk off to children, so it's not child pornography? Go to the hospital to get a rape kit. And please take the after morning pill as to not get pregnant with that garbage human being. ETA 2. Sorry if I sounded dry or aggressive. This is in no way directed against you. You did everything right. You are trying to reconciliate the image you had of him with what he's done, and it's hard. Don't ever blame yourself. Surviving the assault is the first step. So he might have been raised this way, but that doesn't make it okay. I wouldn't want to be a sexual rehabilitation center. He crossed a line that many people consider a deal breaker. And it definitely is sexual assault and rape. He doesn't get a vote. If you need to talk this through with someone, I highly recommend the RAIN hotline. You can talk through what happened anonymously with a crisis counselor in real time. I am sorry this happened to you and I wish you the best of luck. The link to the hotline is https://hotline.rain.org/online. Please listen to the advice already given. This is not alright. This is not okay. I hope you have someone you can speak to and report it to the police. Please stay away from this person. Call the police on him and let them explain it to him. Yes. Break up. God knows what else would be, not that bad. Please don't stick around long enough to find out. I worked with rape victim MS. Please do not feel ashamed or guilty. Talk to your parents or grandparents about it. 2. Even if it does not feel that serious to you yet, it's important that you understand that you were in shock and survival mode when it happened. He took advantage of your vulnerability. No matter what thoughts may creep at you, it's him, not you. Obviously, you need to break up with him. That's not a misunderstanding or different definitions. That is rape, plain and simple. You said no. He ignored you and forced you. You might be still in denial and in a state of trauma. Please tell someone you trust to help you get through this. He raped you. Go to the police. He raped you. It was absolutely rape, and you would be well within your rights to report it. Call the number you'll see at https://www.rain.org. They can answer your questions about what it means to report the rape and what it will mean for you. They can talk to you about how you can deal with what happened to you. You need to be worried about you right now, not him. And you can't see him anymore. Even if you choose not to report it, you can't see him anymore. You are not safe with him. He's proven that what he wants is more important than you, your safety, your well-being, or your feelings. It's rape. Don't stay with him. It's rape. You know it's rape. He knows it's rape. You need to get yourself checked out. Get emergency contraception. And go to the police. I'm sorry this happened to you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.